Hello dear friends, let's talk about problems of Citroen C3. The interior of the Citroen C3 is not of the highest quality materials, so make sure that something is not broken or fall off. Be sure to check all the electronics on the car as well as the trap and suspension. That in principle would be that if all this is okay, even if there are some minor issues. The repair should not be expensive. If you decide on diesel, know that the 1.6 HDI is susceptible susceptible to pump failure, and this is one of the most expensive parts to repair. This is true of the first models. Later Citroen corrected the error. The Citroen C3 1.4 HDI 16V engine, until fall 2003, has delayed throttle delivery, power loss and uneven engine performance. This problem was solved by reprogramming the central engine unit. Engine 1.4 HDI 70 may have a leak at the joints of the diesel injector and pipe. There is an odor in the cabin. It was necessary to replace the pipes and joints. As a small series of the same engine made between May and September 2002 may have problems with the crankshaft. Sensor drive gearbox. There may be problems in the transmission, blockage of the transmission, especially in the reverse. There were numerous problems. It was the lubrication of the clutch grooves or the replacement of the hydraulic drive. Sometimes just reprogramming the electronic transmission would allow the transmission to start working properly. Citroen C3 often leaked oil from the powertrain from the initial production period. Trap is quick to wear, but it's very expensive to repair. The most common replacement would be a four-shoulder stabilizer clip. There was a cracking of the shock absorber springs. Due to a failure on the CAN highway, screen air conditioning, etc. may malfunction. Plastics. At the beginning of production, it is easily scratched, badly shortened, and sometimes rings hollow during. Fuel gauge displayed incorrectly on many Citroen C3s by the end of 2003. The electronics were reprogrammed and sometimes the fuel gauge was replaced. Wipers. Once the wiper motor to fail. The airbag light can illuminate unnecessary. The problem is with the contacts in the connector located under the seat. Citroen C3 delivered between September 15, 2002 and January 15, 2003 called to eliminate the possibility of a line entering the ABS electronic unit and thus prevent the danger of a short circuit. Departure issues. In some models manufactured up to 2005, there was a problem when the car was leaving, pulling it to the right. You needed to adjust the wheels again. The plastics in the Citroen C3 are of very poor quality. After 2005, they tried to solve the problem, but to date, plastic has remained a weak point of C3. Power windows. In several Citroen C3s manufactured up to 2003, there were problems with the power windows keys. It needed a replacement. Air condition. On some C3 models, there are problems with the air conditioner. The air is blowing cold or warm, regardless of the cabin temperature. Electric power steering malfunctioning. Citroen C3 from the start of production were called for additional control of the power steering.
Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if you're the owner of this car, then share your experience. It will help others to choose a car. Goodbye.